Okay, man, have I got some drama for you at the Munich Security Conference. It literally feels like we're watching a really messy, a bad breakup between America and Europe. And what makes this even crazier is that it was literally on Valentine's Day. So yesterday, we're all in this room, right? And everyone gets on stage, they make their own speeches, and the president of the EU Commission, she goes on stage and she basically says that Trump's tariffs would be an attack on Europe, and that Europe, if they did this, they would respond accordingly. And then I think she kind of said this in anticipation because she knew that JD Vance was going to get on stage next. And oh my lord, the vibe in this room was crazy. And then he actually started speaking, and the things that he said, like, bro really became the ops. He started off by saying, and this was a hugely controversial point, he said that the biggest threat to Europe right now was not Russia, was not China, but rather Europe themselves. Bro basically said, you are your own biggest threat, and everyone is sat there. And he didn't stop there, he went one step further. He started calling out countries one by one in Europe, and he started using these examples to basically make the point that their understanding of democracy is flawed. Obviously, this didn't go down well. And then things got even crazier because then Trump announced that they were scaling back military support for Europe. And then in reaction, Zelensky was like, we need to create an army for Europe now because, we can't just rely so much on America. One of the craziest parts, let me find Max to tell you this because this is the craziest part. I found him on the career ladder. The chance, I never thought that I'd be on the career ladder.
On the career laddie.
Tell everyone what you told me this morning about basically America becoming the ops.
About the white sausage?
Leave that part out, that was supposed to be private.
Right. What risk has grown the most since last year?
Yeah.
So interestingly, in the last year, if you look here, I can show. Look,
Listen to this.
I got
This is crazy.
I got receipts. So in the last year, for Germany, Canada, France, India, Italy, and Japan, there is the same risk that has grown the most, according to the people who live in those countries.
What is that risk?
The United States. Yeah, and I want to show, dude.
Bro,
I want to
what?
everyone but the UK. For the UK, it's a threat of nuclear weapons.
Okay, so let me ask you the question. Do you think that we have a Germany?
I decided to get to your level.
Do you think that we're seeing an America and Europe breakup on Valentine's Day, or is it just a little dip in their relationship?
Dude, I don't know. I think the thing about...
Bro, okay, right.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
Yes or no?
Let me tell you this one thing. Let me tell you something. I don't think it's a breakup, but I think it's definitely...
Do they need marriage counseling?
yes, I think so.